Today we're going to try out a product I'm super excited about. I'm Laura Ray, and we're going to try the Alana Mitchell micro-dissolvable roller. Now, I have always had fear of using a dermaroller. I've bought two and they've remained in their box. I've never used them. And the reason I haven't is because of some things I've heard. I've heard dermatologists comment that you shouldn't be doing it at home, especially if you're not a dermatologist and you don't know really what you're doing. You're just following instructions and you have no training. I've heard of people getting infections from them. One of my favorite skincare brands is Alana Mitchell. Alana Mitchell is an esthetician. She is beautiful on the inside and out, and she has so many great products that she has in her skincare line. So I purchased this myself. It came in this box here, and I thought we'd try it out together. The whole idea of her roller is that it goes into the skin in a very gentle way. It doesn't puncture the skin. It doesn't have any of the needles on it. So it's really gentle, and hers has skincare right in the roller. So basically, let's take a look at what comes with the kit. This is the handle for the roller, so I'll take that out of the box. And it's a really sturdy, nice handle. Then it comes with 4 treatments in the kit. Now you can buy refills for these. So when you repurchase, all you have to do is repurchase this and you already have the roller. Now these have skincare ingredients in them, and the material that the roller is made from helps to gently penetrate into the skin the products that are in it. Now also in the kit comes her retinol. Now the retinol you would only use at night if it was part of your nighttime routine, and I'll explain that as I go, depending if you want to use the roller in the morning or at night. But I'm doing it at night, so I'm going to use her it's called Night R1 Retinol Facial Oil. And it says to apply 2 to 5 drops. And in her instructions that come with the roller, she says to put this on after you have rolled this on your skin. Now you're supposed to roll, it says, for 5 to 10 minutes. So we're going to try that out. First, she says in the instructions, which come with it, they're very clear, concise instructions, and I really appreciate that. She says, step 1, after cleansing and patting the skin dry, which I just did, connect the handle to the micro roller head. So I'm going to snap off one of these. There's a little piece in here that says do not eat. I guess this is to keep everything hygienic in here. And here's the roller. Boy, it snapped in so easily. It just snaps right on. And when I feel it with my hands, it feels like a little bit like an exfoliator. That's all. I can feel the texture on it. And now it says gently roll all over the face. And she shows a diagram here of going in an upward movement. So what I'm going to do is start on the neck. She shows right here, rolling up in the center and rolling up the sides. I feel definitely a little prickle, but nothing really uncomfortable. And it actually feels sort of relaxing. She shows on the forehead going up like this and across. You can see, I don't know if you can see, I can see here that my skin is getting a little red, which to me is good because I'm seeing that it's penetrating and working. She said in her video, she has a great instructional video on Amazon. This is where I purchased it, through Amazon. And she explains exactly how your skin should look. It should have a little pink to it when you're done. And So I like the feel of it, actually. I think what I'll do is just sort of keep rotating around. Work an area, do a few passes. Now, she has a routine for daytime. When you're done with this, if you're doing it in the daytime, then you definitely are going to want to put a sunscreen on afterwards. And I will write down the steps of what you do beneath the video. So if you'd like to take a look at that, let's go this way. And you do this routine like once a week. So the 4 applicators that come with this is enough for a month. And then you can, as I said, you can just repurchase these. And you don't want to get too close to the eyes. Now, whatever skincare's in it, I'm not feeling it. Like I feel, it just feels very dry on the face. My face doesn't feel wet at all. I actually really like the feel of this. It's very relaxing. It just feels like a little gentle, like a scratchiness. That's all. I don't know how to describe it, but you do feel something, but it's so gentle. I'm just so curious how this is going to work with my skin over time because, as I said, the results I've seen people get dermarolling are amazing. I've seen people dermaroll their lips, their scalp. I just am concerned that I would get some kind of infection and make matters worse. So when I saw this, I was super excited because Alana talked about that in her video, that this was a way to get those same kind of benefits, but without injuring the skin in a way that you could get an infection. Now, I would think if you have any active acne or rosacea that you wouldn't want to be rolling over that. Right now, my skin's pretty clear. I'm going to stop for a minute and take a look. I don't even look that red now that I'm, have done it for a while. I think when it first touched my skin, I had a little bit of redness, but now it looks good. This reminds me a lot of the relaxation that you get from the gua sha. It's not with a smooth stone, but this is still a very relaxing kind of process. I'm going to put my lips in so I can roll over this section. I'm wondering if that'll help with lip lines. I will let you know that once I have used this longer. Now, this is my first time using it, but of course, as I get results, as I try it longer, I will give updates on this. I know it's a pricier investment, and like I said, I purchased this with my own money, but this is the way I feel about it. One facial would run more than this whole kit, and this is 4 weeks of treatment. Plus, now that I have the applicator or the handle part, all I have to do is repurchase these. That's it, because they're disposable. I like how hygienic these are, that they are disposable. I think that's a big selling point for me. I don't have to worry about cleaning them. That's always another thing that stressed me out about the dermarolling. There's all this, make sure it sits in alcohol so long, and that sort of just stressed me out every time I would hear that. So I need something that is not stressful like this and can be just done really easily. Now, another thing you could do, I believe Alana mentioned it in her video, you could do your hands. So I'm going to go ahead and roll over the tops of my hands while I'm at it. Okay, so I'm done with the rolling. So let's talk about what you do afterwards. Alana has a little routine that I'm going to follow. So she says if it's in the morning, she has a hyaluronic moisture serum. I've tried it. I really love it. You can put that on. Or if it's nighttime, you can put on the serum that comes with the whole kit. This is her retinol. So I'm going to do that since it's evening, and all I have to do is put a couple of drops. Let's start with 2. And I haven't used this before, so I'm going to apply it less. I can always do more later on if I find that I need more, but I think this will work great. What she says is you can go back and take the roller and go over your skin until the product is done penetrating the skin. So it actually went in very quickly. It absorbed super fast. She said that after you do this, that your products will absorb really quickly into the skin. And that's what I have found from just my experience right here. Alana says to go in next with her vitamin C moisturizer. I've been using that for, I don't know, at least a couple of months, and I really love it. It looks like this. It's a very thin moisturizer. It has a little bit of a scent of orange, and she says to go on top of the retinol with this, and then to use her Peptide eye cream. I've talked about that before. I love it. It's her anti-aging peptide eye cream. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on. I think this is such a beautiful formula. It's not super runny, but it's not super thick either. It goes nicely into the skin. Now that's what you would do if you were doing this at night. If you're doing this in the daytime, what Alana says to do is you are going to first put on her Hyaluronic Moisture Serum. I've used that. I really like it. It's very moisturizing. And then go in with the vitamin C like I just did, and then the eye cream, same as you would do at the night. So there's no other products to buy. But then the key thing is make sure you use a sunscreen. If you're going to do something like this in the morning, you definitely will want to make sure you have your sunscreen on. I've talked so much about her sunscreen. I love it. It's tinted. It gives me coverage, so I can get by with actually just wearing that and no foundation, and maybe just a little bit of concealer, or like I've talked about before, the Laura Geller Baked and Balanced, the powder. I can go on top and get a very finished, polished look. So I will let you know in the near future, how this is going, I'll be doing it once a week, and I'll get back with you about the results that I'm seeing. Let me know in the comments, have you tried a derma roller? Are you like me, sort of scared of them? And is this something you'd be interested in trying, or that you're interested in seeing the results when I try it out? I'm super excited. I think that the products that I just put on seem to sink in faster than they normally do. And maybe this is going to do a lot for my skin. I'm really excited about it. We all would like those fine lines to be a little more diminished. So if that can happen from this, then I think it's well worth it. I hope you all will comment. I would love to hear from you. I love you all so much. If you enjoyed this video or you'd like to see more skincare, make sure to leave a heart or a like to let me know that you enjoyed it or you thought the information was interesting or helpful. Have a blessed week, and I'll see you soon.